how to even manage our people. Look, during the lockdown, how many of us were able to set up systems and procedures such that we're able to maintain the kind of frequency that we have to maintain if work had to go on? So remote working is something that we need to look at. And in doing so as HR, what do we need to do? I think one of the key things we're going to have to ask ourselves is, how do we quantify HR skills or the whole HR administration to the business productivity? Impact of remote working on productivity and performance is extremely important here. Now, what that also means is that we are going to have to ensure that we put in place trainings and investments to help our line managers to understand how to manage their reports. Let's not take for granted that because the person is a manager, the person is in the position of, let's say, supervisory role, he understands or he has the skills to be able to manage his staff or his reports remotely. So it means that as HR, we're going to have to look at how do we ensure that we put in place systems that will help to make sure that we can quantify the skills of our people as far as remote working is concerned. It also requires putting in place systems, policies, and procedures to guide remote working. Because every organization, as we all know, runs based on culture. So in the context of remote working, one of the things we're going to, and I don't know, I mean, I stand to be corrected, whether the fact that the country is going back to normalcy, and let's understand that this COVID thing is not going to run away, it's not going to leave us for now. The statistics is showing that in some countries, for example, there's a second lockdown. So even though it appears everything seems to be going back to normal, let's have at the back of our mind, there is a possibility that this thing can come back again. And if it does, what policies, what procedures, what systems have we put in place such that even when it comes to internal culture, we can digitize the culture, for example? Because if people are going to work from different places, how do we ensure that there's proper coordination such that at the end of the day, work is still going on? So these are some of the takeaways that I need to draw attention to, and this is happening at the global level. We cannot wish remote working away. It's going to be part of us. So the other thing we need to look at as part of the trends that are impacting on HR or determining the direction of HR is the well-being of our people. The well-being of our people. Now, not all of us have what we call the emotional fortitude to deal with the frustrations that COVID-19 has brought about. I'm sure all of us here will have kids at home, and you know the challenge we go through when you want to, your managing director says, bosses, can you send me this? And just when you set by your computer, the kids come around, and they don't understand why daddy is at home, and your daddy doesn't want to give us attention. So there's a lot of stress going on among our people. So even if at our level as managers, we experience these things, what about the young ones who are working in the RAS? The kind of stress that they go through. So COVID-19 has brought about a lot of psychological and emotional upheavals among our people. And so as part of the trend, HR is going to have to go back to the drawing table and ask ourselves, how do we ensure that we put in place programs that will help our people to develop habits to remain psychologically and emotionally balanced? Now, I know most of you have signed up on fitness programs where you tell your people you can go and gym and you can do this, and sometimes you get to know that these opportunities are treated as perks and they are limited to the managers, or for that matter maybe the directors. But now COVID-19 has taught us that these can no longer be treated as perks. We need to find ways and means of making it part and parcel of the system so that people who report to us that we consider the assets of the company are given these opportunities, because it helps in maintaining their emotional and psychological balances. The third trend that I need to draw attention, which I know most of you are aware, is technology and automation. Technology and automation. But I just want to summarize this point to let us know that it is no longer using data and technology just for the enhancement of the systems that the company has put in place. Now, it has become very, very crucial for every HR practitioner to become tech tech savvy. Because see, you're going to use data to analyze a lot of things. For example, feedback. We used to have quarterly feedback of our employees, what we call performance evaluation, all of that. Now we can no longer wait for quarterly feedbacks. Data is such that there are so many tools that we can use to help us, to help people to understand what is the performance rate that they are getting and how can we help them to improve in their performance. So we need to be tech savvy. I want to highlight a few of the things that we're going to have to look at. For example, artificial intelligence in recruitment. Now, today, because of the rate of unemployment, when you advertise one position, recently I advertised a position in a company here, it was just one position, and we had close to about 150 applicants, 150 of them. And we have to shortlist them using all kinds of means, and then we have to do a Zoom interview with all these people.